What has the COVID-19 virus made you realize? All those things I never have time to do. I was lying to myself. I lack the mental energy to do more than the bare minimum society requires of me. How much you touch your face and how often you touch public surfaces. I can't stop thinking about this. I went to the gas station, grabbed the gas nozzle and thought how many infected people use this pump. Then I had to press the buttons on the gas pump lol. As soon as don't touch your face became the order of the day, that's the moment every eyelash I have dislodged from their root and plunged into both eyes and my nose itched furiously inside and out. That I took so many things for granted, like going to restaurants and just being able to go to a supermarket without worrying about what they may or may not have. Grocery stores not having certain things threw me off, too. All of the cheap, store brand ice cream is gone. There was a few of the less popular flavors of the Breyers 2x the price, and whatnot, but nothing I liked. Also breadcrumbs were gone. I guess I can just make my own, but damn it, I was gonna make meatballs. Anyways, I know they will restock, and I can always find workarounds, but it's still a very weird feeling, seeing all of those empty shelves. When I was excitedly telling a stranger at the grocery store that they finally have rice, I felt like one of my Soviet ancestors was clucking her tongue at me in despair. How many jobs/meetings really can be done remotely? In wondering how this revelation will affect corporate real estate. If companies will continue the WFH option when things clear up and start to downsize the amount of office space they rent. I just had a doctor's visit via Skype to renew my Adderall prescription. The amount of time I've wasted driving to the hospital, waiting around, etc. is mind-boggling. It literally took 10 minutes via Skype. I didn't realize how much my work defined who I am. I'm a barber, and after a week and a half of not doing it, I feel very incomplete. As cheesy as it may sound, it's my art form and it gives me a lot of meaning. I'm very hopeful, though, that I'll make it through this and be able to do it again. I'm with you. I'm a dentist, and it's weird to be healthcare but deemed non-essential, but also thankful that we got shut down during this time since we're at high risk due to aerosols. I miss my patients, and my work, and this whole thing has made me realize that I have no hobbies except for working. Most people do not understand exponential growth. The repeated headlines of biggest rise in number of confirmed cases yet that pop up every single day can attest to this. A better headline would be pandemic growth rate continues as expected, though I guess if the former gets more clicks, then you could argue that's the better one. I teach. Emailed the boss about possibly sending home Chromebooks with kids and was told, don't jump to conclusions. We shut down 4 days later. Over the weekend, kids had nothing. I'm a math teacher and data nerd. The writing was on the wall. Being on quarantine is difficult as fuck living out of your car. How did you end up there? I know I can't really help, but I'm glad you can at least be a part of the internet with us for now. That I married the right person. We've been self-isolating for 2 weeks now, and being with him makes the biggest difference to my overall happiness. This is mine, except it's that I should marry my boyfriend. I have pretty high anxiety even at the best of times, and I've just been sitting here this week waiting to lose my job, feeling very far away from my aging parents. He's been my lifeline the whole time, and just having him here makes me feel at ease and able to let go of the things I can't control. And we've been having a total blast locked up together. We've talked about wanting to spend our lives together before, but this is a different level. I've only been with my GF for around 7 months. We drove to my grandparents' vacant house in Florida to escape NYC, and we've been having an amazing time together. I picked the right person. How much my best friend means to me. Heard his voice after a week at home. We are both very introverts, so don't call that much. So when we finally found a game to play together, our first interaction went like this: me, hey friend, hey me, it's good to hear your voice again friend, I missed you me, missed you to edit, I went to sleep and came back to my most upvoted comment ever, and even with an award. Thank you. And the game was Fortnite. Because that's the only free game we could play with crossplay. How sweet. My kids have had the chance to video chat with their friends and it warms my heart to see how happy it made them. It is great to know they are good friends and have good friends. Because of the lockdown, I found that people think my preferred way of living is hell. Edit. I did not expect to wake up to all these replies and upvotes. Thanks for all the love, Reddit fam. Stay strong. Same here, I literally go to work 5 days a week, where I am in relative isolation anyway, come home and just play games, watch movies and TV shows, browse the internet, etc. Go to sleep, and repeat. On my days off I just do the same thing, albeit with going to work element removed. I've worked from home for years and either have groceries delivered or pick them up every week or so. I leave my house to walk my dog and get the mail. I play games, cook, and read when I'm not working. My co-workers who are based in offices are climbing the walls due to being stuck in their houses, and I'm just like I love my weeks. Entire team thinks I'm crazy. I was not washing my hands enough. My skin has never been so dry. I never realized how long 20s was tbh. Having the option to do something and not doing it sucks far less than not having that option at all. I'm the exact opposite. Less guilt and less negative effect on my self-esteem. I've been feeling pretty good lately, sans the actual coronavirus part, which is probably not a good sign. Very true. I wonder why that is. I miss hanging out with my brother and sister. We're all in our late 20s-ish, I'm the oldest at 30, and the three of us have hung out all day every day for 8 days now. I love it. This on top of my sister being enlisted and going through basic training is fucked. I can't even just talk to her about anything that's going on and how stressed out about being unemployed I am. It's made me miss the little things. The same feeling but opposite scenario. Can't hang out due to being a few hours apart. I can't wait for normality, so I can meet up with my brother and crack a cold one. A large portion of this country lives paycheck to paycheck. I've always seen the stats but never fully realized the effect of that until now. Edit, I'm in the US. Even those who appear to make a lot of money still live paycheck to paycheck. Their costs go up with their income. Personal finance isn't a popular subject because it's synonymous with personal accountability. The amount of "how am I going to pay rent this month?" type of comments has been shocking to me. I had no idea how many people were living on such tight margins they have literally no savings at all. Truck drivers and healthcare workers really are the backbone of this country. Confirmed that celebrities are incredibly out of touch with the real world. We're all in this together from my $40 million mansion. The GameStop call really put it into perspective for me. There was a conference call made to GameStop and the boss told the employees that the danger is the same for the employee who would see 20+ people and the boss who is working from home. You thought that celebrities were in touch with the real world before all of this? That I basically practice social distancing every day already. Yeah, I was like, so my lifestyle actually has a name for it, huh? Cool. NGL, social distancing feels like the silver lining in an otherwise horrible event. That I was working too hard. Because of all the suffering, I'm actually kind of ashamed to admit this has been great for my mental health. Honestly, me too. I was so burnt out and struggling through every single day. I'm laid off, which is a problem in itself, but being away from work has helped me reconnect with myself. Since we're working from home, my schedule is broken up into 2 4-hour shifts a day with anywhere from 2 to 4 hours in between instead of my typical 8, and I've found that I'm way more productive working in short bursts like this rather than one long drawn-out day. That a company can run 5 months without a CEO, but it can't run a single day if workers do not show up all at once one day. Boss is declaring us essential but not himself. He can work from home. Edit, state of me went hardcore and legal folded, we're all out for weeks, D. It was like that in the office, when Andy the manager, wasn't there for like 3 months, but the employees just did their job anyway, and even upped the numbers BC, there wasn't anyone holding them down. That I really want to work from home permanently. This has been the best work week in a while. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.